probably um, we're ready to start here. So if you want to let me know when we're ready to go on YouTube, and then we'll get things going. Probably we're ready to start here. So if you want to let me know when. Well, Chris, was that you speaking?
Yeah, you can go, Phil.
Okay, cool. Okay, so Chris, we're live on YouTube, are we?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right then, well, hello everyone. Very warm welcome to this year's Chin Music Players pantomime. This year's pantomime is Aladdin. So that's a very warm welcome to our live audience on Zoom. It's also a very warm welcome to those of you who are watching via the live stream. Right. A very warm welcome to those of you following via the YouTube stream as well, and also a very warm welcome to those of you who aren't watching live but who will be watching this later on YouTube as well, or Strictly Come Dancing fans, as you're otherwise called. If I remember rightly, when I gave this introduction a year ago, I was talking a lot about the fact that this was our first Zoom panto, and you know, it was new technology and we didn't know how it was going to work out. So I can't give any of those excuses or shall we say the production history isn't the same this time round. But I think it is worth saying that for different reasons, and probably most of all the fact that, like, since last year there've been you know, we've got a few more babies and toddlers in the ranks than we did last year. This probably is the first time that the whole cast has been together on the call at the same time, and so we're not completely sure how it's going to turn out, but I'm sure it'll be plenty of fun. Maybe just one or two things to add is, well, like we're really grateful that you've given up your last Saturday before Christmas to spend your time with us. It's what makes it worth doing for us. If you want to show if you enjoy the show and you want to show us that, then show it us by cheering loudly and laughing at all of the terrible jokes. That would be great. But if you also want to show it us by making a small donation to one of the 3 charities that we're supporting in the show, then that would also be much appreciated. The details of these charities are on the comments are on the video description in YouTube. So you'll find out how to make the donation there. It's the 3 charities are Turning Tides, that are a local homelessness charity based in Worthing, the Mid Antrim Animal Sanctuary in Northern Ireland, and then the third one is 3 Sisters, which is a reforestation charity. So just to mention them as well. I've got nothing more to say. I hope you enjoy the show, and well, that's it. Okay. Act 1, Scene 1.
In every town, there's a street tucked away. Once you've sussed it out, you want to go every day. Shops run for years by the same families, sit alongside the stores of new refugees. Whatever you do, buck up, don't just pass through. welcome to East Street. Come on down, welcome to East Street. Go to town, whatever you decide we buy and sell. Whatever you require we do as well. Welcome to East Street. Come on down, welcome to East Street. Go to town, whatever you decide we buy and sell. Whatever you require we do as well. Coffee, yes we've got it. Charity shops, yes we've got it. Kebabs, yes we've got it. Haberdashers, yes we've got them too. Welcome to East Street, welcome to East Street, welcome to East Street. Come on down, welcome to East Street. Go to town, whatever you decide we buy and sell. Whatever you require we do as well. Welcome to East Street. Come on down, welcome to East Street. Go to town, whatever you decide we buy and sell. Whatever you require we do as well. Buy shops, yes we got it. Green grocers, yes we've got it. Halal meat, yes we've got it. Starbucks, you won't find them here. Welcome to East Street, welcome to East Street. Welcome to East Street, come on down. Welcome to East Street, go to town. Whatever you decide we buy and sell. Whatever you require we do as well. Welcome to East Street, come on down. Welcome to East Street, go to town. Whatever you decide we buy and sell. Whatever you require we do as well.
No, 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 no! Ali!
What is it, Auntie?
The freezer, Ali! What did we tell you?
You told me to shut the door properly.
Yes,
I did, didn't I?
yes. Next time, do we need to tell you to put away all of the fish in the freezer before you shut the door? What are we
Sorry,
supposed
Auntie.
to do with 50 defrosted haddock?
Sorry, Auntie.
Oh, yes, sorry. You're always sorry. And we'll all be sorry when this place is closed down by the hygiene inspectors and we're both out begging on the... Oh, no!
What is it, Auntie?
Have you seen the time? It's already after midnight and it's a school day tomorrow and there's still so much your teacher's going to be calling us up again, telling us we're bad guardians because you have fallen asleep in your physics class again.
It's not your fault, Auntie. It's not your fault that physics is that boring.
We don't need you to tell us we're not bad guardians, Ali. We need you to finish up what should have been finished an hour ago so we can all go to bed.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, what is it now?
Sorry, we are closed.
A moment, I pray of you, good sir. To introduce myself, I am a weary wanderer, my quest to sate my hunger, my holy grail, one of your pizzas.
Whoever it is, tell them to go away.
Don't worry, Auntie. I'm dealing with it.
You're dealing with it? Oh, yes, very likely. Do we need to stop what we're doing and come out front?
No, Auntie.
My quest began many hours ago when I was banished from yon kingdom. That is the so-called nightclub on Prince of Wales Street, from which I was forbidden from re-entering without having sobered up. Since then, my quest has taken me far and wide. I've met many perils and my fair share of unsympathetic food purveyors. And now, it has led me to your door, young sir, where I throw myself on your generosity.
Sorry, the ovens are switched off.
Is he still here, Ali?
He's leaving now, Auntie.
Well, tell him The bleeding oven's switched off.
I have, Auntie.
I don't come without gold.
Drunk opened his wallet, spilling the contents all over the floor.
1 gold piece. 2 gold pieces.
He's left. Why can we still hear him?
Footsteps. Ali starts to panic.
Shoo! Shoo, shoo, shoo! Go away! No, 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 no! Ali!
You wouldn't say that, Auntie.
What would you like us to say? Thank you, Ali. Thank you so much for pouring oil all over the shop floor. Thank you for turning our shop into a blooming oil slick.
No, it just, I was doing it all fine. And then I heard you calling my name. You know that makes me nervous.
So it's our fault, is it? A boy who's afraid of his own name? What sort of aunts must we be that our own sister's son can't hear his own name without leaving a freezer door open or spilling oil all over the floor?
And I suppose it's our fault. You invited this beggar into our shop too, is it? We're to blame for him coming in here, throwing his crap all over the floor. Ugh.
The drunk, who has now completed his labours in gathering up his possessions.
People, my earthly belongings. 4 gold pieces. 22 copper pieces. Are both exchanged to the value of 5 gold pieces, made out to me by my banker. This is rather greasy, but I have no doubt that he will honour his word. All this, and any of these other trinkets and mementos, I offer you in exchange for your largest pizza.
You can have a bottle of chili sauce for the £5.
The chili sauce and a piece of bread for this likeness of my beloved thrown in.
You can keep your dirty pictures. Ali, get a slice of bread from the flat upstairs.
Oh, dear ladies, I speak to you from the bottom of my soul. Your chip shop may not be the finest or most flavoursome in the land. In many ways, it merits its 1-star TripAdvisor rating. But you and your nephew work the most relentlessly and thanklessly, which for a weary wanderer matters much more than all the stars in the ether.
Shoo! Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Wait outside.
Wait outside.
I will.
The drunk retreats to the doorway with his sauce. On the footsteps on the stairs, enter Ali.
Give the man his bread, then clean up this mess. Oh, well, I don't know what I'm going to do about all that haddock. You, shoo, shoo, go away.
Ali trudges towards the doorway and hands over the bread.
Hello, thanks.
The drunk exits. Ali is left alone in the chip shop. Slowly and unhappily, he sets about mopping up the oil. After some time, the shop door rings open again. Ding, 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 ding.
We're closed. I can make you a pizza, okay? The ovens are switched off. We've run out of tomato sauce. The mice have eaten all the cheese. The rats have been on the flour again.
Ali, I witnessed many wrongs while on my weary way, and committed my fair share too. I've done you wrong, Ali. I got you into trouble with your aunts.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. Sorry, young Ali.
Thanks. I've still got to clean this floor, though.
Look, I'm no mathematician, but if I take this half and you the other, we'll get this done in half the time. Pass me that rag. No buts.
Ali reluctantly hands the drunk a rag. They both work in silence for a while.
How's life, young Ali?
Carmen?
How's life? How are things? What's going on in your world right now?
Why do you want to know?
That's just how life is on the road. When one wanderer meets each other, they tell them about themselves. Sometimes it's easier to tell things to someone who you meet on the road. Chances are you'll never meet them again.
I'm Ali.
Pleased to meet you, Ali. You can call me Wanderer.
Hi, Wanderer.
How old are you, young Ali?
16.
Ah, that's a good age to be, that is, Ali.
You think so?
You don't?
Maybe for other people. Not if you are always falling asleep in class. It isn't.
I can see that.
Or if no one sits next to you because you smell of fish all the time.
I can see that too.
Or even if you had friends, you wouldn't be able to hang out with them after class because all the time that you are not at the school, you are working in the shop. It's just me and my aunt. There's no one else.
You're right, that's tough.
And it wouldn't be so bad if I was any good at working in the shop. I'm always breaking this or spilling that or forgetting something else.
That's it. Let it all out. Look, I'll help you. No one said it would be easy.
So hard.
No one said it would be easy.
No one said it would be so hard. I don't know. You tell me how hard is life meant to be? How much we're supposed to want? What am I supposed to dream? You tell me, cause I don't know. It's happiness or it's cracked up to be. Sometimes it feels like needing to be happy. It's the hardest part.
No one said it would be easy.
No one said it would be so hard.
No one said it would be easy.
No one said it would be so hard.
I don't know what to say. I'm just a guy trying to find his way. How much am I supposed to know? How much should I give away? I don't know. You tell me. Is happiness all it's cracked up to be? Perhaps it's true that needing to be happy is the hardest part. No one said it would be easy.
No one said it would be so hard.
No one said it would be easy.
No one said it would be so hard.
No one said it would be easy. easy.
No one said it would be so hard.
No one said it would be easy.
No one said it would be so hard.
No one said it would be easy.
No one said it would be so hard.
No one said it would be easy.
No one said it would be so hard.
I've got to hand it to you, Ali. I've heard many a tale. I've heard many a tale of hardship and woe on my weary way. That one takes a lot of beating. But look, all those troubles, you don't want to dwell on them more than you have to. There must be something that brightens up your day. Oh, come on!
I can't really think of anything.
A hobby, a TV program, a YouTube channel, a TikTok account.
I suppose there is.
I knew it! You old rascal!
How did you know?
The road, Ali. Spend an hour or two on the road, and you'll learn a thing or two about life. Well, tell me more.
She's called Jasmine.
Jasmine?
You know her?
The name sounds familiar. How do you know her?
The shop next door. It's owned by her dad. It's the antique shop, the Emporium. Jasmine sometimes comes to get some lunch for herself and her dad.
She does she? I bet she's having chips with every meal, just to have an excuse to come and see you. Chips for breakfast. Chips as a mid-morning snack. Chips before bed.
Not really. She doesn't come that much. She thought that my name was Andy last time she came.
Well, I'm sure we've all been called worse. Did she say anything else to you?
Oh yeah. I still remember what she said. Andy, she said, can I have some of those wooden forks?
Well, I'll tell you what, Ali. If we scrub this floor anymore, your aunts will be complaining we've made a hole in it. I'd better be wending my way.
Okay.
Who knows? We may meet again. But chin up, young Ali. I'm sure if we do, things won't be as bad as they are now.
So long they are not worse. Well, goodbye. Thanks for the help.
A word of advice, Ali.
Yes?
I'd maybe not sit in the front row in your maths class tomorrow. It's past 6 already. So long!
End of Act 1, Scene 1. Act 1, Scene 2. A few hours later, in the back room of the Emporium, Jasmine and her father, Mr. Nix, are talking.
That is the best piece of advice I could ever give a young person today. Work in a call centre. Don't on any account try to run your own business.
But Dad, I don't want to work in a call centre. I want to work in a shop and make a success out of it.
Jasmine, please. Believe me, I'm saying the truth. This shop will never be successful. It will suck the life out of you. What you want is a nice 9 to 5, roll up, collect your pay and go home. No worrying about when the next sale is going to be or whether there'll be a roof over your head at the end of the month.
Can't you at least let me try my ideas out?
Why bother? It's just good money after bad.
These ideas of mine will save money.
I mean, this place is going to go bust soon anyway.
But that means it doesn't matter if I try them then, does it? We've nothing to lose.
Jasmine, if only you knew how sad it makes me to see you throwing your life away on these dreams, these ideas of yours.
Dad!
And if it wasn't bad enough to waste my own life due to folly, but be cursed to see my own daughter do the same, and all because she won't listen to her father's advice.
Don't, Dad.
But I see I won't get a moment's peace until I give my consent.
Not one.
Which is all that I ask, but never receive.
I won't ask for anything ever again.
Well, very well. Well, I consent you to talk the matter over with Jaffa.
Jaffa?
Yeah. Any decision making concerning day-to-day shop business must go through.
What? Why? You employ him. If you've made a decision, he has to follow it.
Yes. Jaffa. Good man, Jaffa. He knows his stuff.
You do remember he once tried to rob you, and he would do it again if he didn't know I had my eye on him.
Please, Jasmine. Why do you talk such unpleasant things when all you know is I ask for a little peace?
Dad, he's a villain. He's a liar. Why?
Knock at the door.
Who is it?
It's Jaffa, sir.
Oh, Jaffa. Please come in, come in.
You wasn't talking about me, was you, sir?
Talking about you. Well, far from it. I mean, why would you think that?
It's only I heard my name mentioned as I was ascending the stairs.
Oh, we weren't talking about old Jaffa here, were we, Jasmine?
Well, actually...
No. Quite the contrary.
I wouldn't mind, see, only I heard my name mentioned and then a series of accusatory remarks.
Accusatory?
Well, yeah, accusatory. Yeah. Not to mention defamatory, if spoken without anything of factual and evidential substance in support of them.
Dear Jaffa, I can assure you.
Well, actually...
I didn't hear the beginning.
Not now, Jasmine. Not now. Your dad is talking business with Mr. Jaffa.
But...
I knows my past is not spotless, Mr. Nick, sir. I knows that better than any. And I will never need reminded that leaf was turned. And if you has any reason to complain to me since that day, Mr. Nix, sir, you may fire me on this very spot. You just names that reason, and I'll pack my bag tonight, and you'll never have to complain about Jaffa no more.
Now, Jaffa, please, that really won't be necessary.
If I was giving you reason to complain, Mr. Nix, sir, you only need to say it. If I has done anything but give my everything, little that it is, to keep the wolf from your shop's door. And there's many wolves, Mr. Nix, sir. There's not a day goes by without another shop front being boarded up. East Street's more boarding than shops these days.
That's not true.
Quite, Jaffa, quite. And, well, there's no one more grateful than myself. And how was business today?
Quiet, sir, quiet. I cannot deny it. One couple came in. Oh, you knows the type. Don't know their willow pattern from their Wedgwood. Oh, gone is the days when we got the higher class of patrons in these parts.
Oh, long gone.
But were they wanting to buy willow pattern? Maybe instead of insulting clients, it makes sense to find out what they want to buy.
Oh, Miss Jasmine is one for ideas, isn't she, Mr. Nix? Sir.
Jasmine, dear, I'm sure with the experience that Jaffa has, he doesn't need us to tell him how to sell antiques.
What about my proposal then?
Yes, I mean, I dare say when Jaffa has a little less on his plate, he'd be happy to hear what you have to say.
Oh, I couldn't contemplate any new ideas at this juncture. I'll strain in every sinew just to keep our heads above the tide currently.
Training to do as little as possible, more like.
Oh, that's not a kind thing to say.
Jasmine, please.
What? I can see that you care more about someone who's tried to rob you than you do your own daughter.
She won't let it go, Mr. Nix. I tell you, she won't let it go.
Jasmine, please, not this unpleasantness. You know how it affects me.
Why should I let it go? That's my inheritance he's stealing. There'll be nothing left in a few years with him in charge.
Speaks as if it's already in your coffin, don't she, sir?
Well, right now, I wish I was. In the grave, I might get the peace I deserve.
Oh, sir, that's no way to speak. Yeah, you does look tired, though, sir. Here, you just lean on Jaffa. Let's get you somewhere where you can rest and forget about all this nasty business. Get you the peace you deserve.
And my proposal?
You don't worry about anything now. You just leave it all to Jaffa. Jaffa will take care of everything.
End of Act 1, Scene 2. Act 1, Scene 3. Later that day, the shop floor of the Emporium. Jaffa is grooming his pet parrot, Mrs. Squawks.
Oh, Mrs. Squawks! That was my finger. There now. Oh, now, Mrs. Squawks, please, how's I give you a nice brush with you flapping and pecking like that? There now. Up goes the wing. Oh, we's let here get in a bad state, we has. Oh, matted terrible, these feathers have. Oh, up she goes. Up we goes now. Oh, you'd never get as matted like this in your younger days. No, sir. Oh, terrible proud of your looks we was. Preening yourself all night. Preening yourself all day. Queen of bleeding Sheba didn't have jewels that shone like them feathers of yours. Not in your younger days. Other wing now. Let's give this side a brush too. I dare say Jaffa has lost a bit of his shine too over the years. As well he might. Stuck in this stinking old day and night. We's birds of the sun, me and you, Mrs. S. We need the sun for our feathers that shine. Let's have a look at them tail feathers now. Over we goes. Don't worry, it's only Mr. Brush. There now, there. Wouldn't have stood for it back in your day, you wouldn't. If it weren't Saint-Tropez or Beverly Hills, old Jaffa would get quite the earful. As for your admirers, it would be short shrift for anyone who didn't have a title or an Oscar to their name. You know, it breaks my heart seeing the companies you've made to keep there. The riffraff we get here, gawping and poking, and there's no place for a bird this shop, Miss Jasmine says. Miss Jasmine. Too right, it ain't. Too bleeding right. Not for this bird. There. Mr. Brush is nearly done. Shh. Anyhow, we won't be here for much longer. Not if Jaffa can do anything about it. And you knows what? Jaffa has done something about it already. Now, this is just between you and me, Mrs. S. That Miss Jasmine, she thinks she's so clever. She thinks she's got her eye on me and that nothing gets past her. Ha! If she's so smart, how come Jaffa's already stolen 10 grand from under her very nose then? She thinks she's got her eye on Jaffa and that Jaffa don't know nothing about antiques. Well, Jaffa knows one thing at least that she don't, and that's how to take a piece of junk from this shop and turn it into a tidy profit in the Caymans. And that's just in the Caymans. Oh, Mrs. S. Oh, Mrs. S. Wait till I tell you what I've got lined up for us in Liechtenstein and the stash we are sitting waiting in Switzerland.
I've got lots of cash in a bank in Barbados. When I get my hands on it, I'll be as rich as Jeff Bezos. 6178931, that is my account number. 6178931, and I've got another account in Grand Cayman. I've got lots of dough in an account in Grand Cayman. When I goes there and withdraws it, I may bump into David Cameron. 6178933, that is my account number. 6178933, and I've got another one in Jersey. I've got IDO, it's a trust fund in Jersey. Ever so handy them shadow walls for me and Aaron Banks and Lionel Messi. 6178939, that is my account number. 6178939, and I've got another one in Liechtenstein. I've got a pile of gold in a safe in Liechtenstein. But please don't think too bad of me. It's not the result of any more crimes. 6178934, that is my account number. 6178934, and I've got another one in Panama. Follow my paper trail, it'll lead you to Panama. I've got so much stashed away there, I could become a Tory donor. 6178939, please don't sue me for libel. 6178939, this is only a pantomime. That is my account number. 6178931, I've got loads of cash in them Caymans.
Six, 1, 7, 8, 9, 3, 1. That is my account number.
Yes, that's it, my beauty.
That is my account number. 6178931. I got no cash in game on.
Maybe give it a rest now, yeah?
Mrs. Squawks continues singing as Jaffa gets increasingly frustrated. Eventually, he takes hold of Mrs. Squawks' beak and holds it shut until she ceases.
6178931. That is my account number.
Yes, any day now, my sweet, will be. What was that you said? Why not today? Oh, usual one for questions, ain't you? Well, does you want to have another little secret? There's one last thing I want to get my hands on before I goes. One thing the old fogey keeps such a close eye on. Even Jaffa's not been able to pinch it yet. But Jaffa's thinking on it. Give Jaffa a bit more time, because he's nearly ready. I knows where he's hidden it. I knows how to take it. Only thing I doesn't know yet is how to get away with it. What is it, Mrs. S? Hey, what's going on, eh? Someone's been gawping at us through the shop window. Someone's been gawping at Mrs. S.
Opens the shop door and accosts Ali.
Oh, yeah, you. What do you think you're doing?
Ali tries to wriggle free, but Jaffa has him firmly gripped by the collar.
Yeah. You was gawping at my bird.
What? No, I wasn't. I promise.
Yes, you was. You was gawping at Mrs. Squawks, you filthy degenerate.
Hey, Mrs. Squawks?
Yeah, my bird. My parrot.
Your parrot? No, I wasn't gawping at her.
What was you gawping at then? You was hoping to steal something then, was you? Yes. You see's a poor, honest shopkeeper, and your first thought is that of robbing blind. Yeah, I see how it is.
No.
I was a mind to call the police on you.
I wasn't. Please, I was gawping. I was gawping at Jasmine. Well, trying to anyway.
She's not in the shop.
Yeah, I know that now. I was just walking past the shop and I looked inside to see if Jasmine was there, and then you came and grabbed me. Don't call the police. I just wanted to look at her.
Oh, it was Miss Jasmine you were gawping at. That's disgusting.
You won't tell her either, will you?
What? Tell her you're a dirty peeper?
No, please don't.
You want me to keep your lewd ways a secret, do you? Your lewd ways and your debased habits.
Please, I beg of you.
Miss Jasmine, you've got an admirer. He says he likes to look at you.
No, you've got it all wrong. Right, please, I'll do anything.
You'll do anything, will you? You'll do anything. Well, I was only joking, laddie. Nothing wrong with a bit of peeping.
There isn't. But I was peeping, though. I was just looking to see if she was...
Peeping, looking, it's nothing to be ashamed of. We've all done it.
Have you?
Well, not personally. Me and Mrs. S, we live a quiet life ourselves, yeah. But here, let me give you some advice from one peeper to another, though I don't share that predilection myself, as we've just established. The problem with peeping is that on the whole, people don't like being peeped at. What I was trying to say is that if all you offer is a bit of peeping, well, fill your boots, Sonny, but what if what you're after is relations? You don't you want to have relations?
I suppose so.
Well, your peeping's not likely to get you very far. Quite the opposite.
No.
On the whole, then we'll have relations. I'm not speaking from personal experience, of course. Me and Mrs. S, we don't go in for that kind of thing. But then what do? Usually it's a result of a daring deed or a romantic gesture. It's not usually the result of peeping through a window.
I've never done anything even remotely daring. The very thought makes me feel quite nervous.
Now, us peepers, we help each other, right? Eh? No. And it just so happens that Jaffa might be able to help you this very night. It just so happens that I was looking for someone to do a daring deed this very night, so I was. And think about this deed, Sonny. It's one that Miss Jasmine is bound to find out about.
But I keep telling you, I'm not the daring type.
Now then, boy, do you want to have relations or not? Besides, Jaffa will help you. And it's not so daring this deed you'll be doing for old Jaffa. The important thing is that it will seem very daring to Miss Jasmine. Irresistibly daring, some might say.
You really think so?
There's a good lad. Now then, you come by the shop just before midnight. No need to not. Me and Mrs. S will be looking out for you. I'll explain all you need to do then. You got that? Just before midnight. And remember, Sonny, Peters keep secrets. You remember that? Peters keep secrets.
End of Act 1, Scene 3. Act 1, Scene 4. Later that night, Ali is alone in the Emporium.
Is that a clock? Oh, is it my heart that's ticking so loud? I wish that street lamp would stop flickering. I can see my reflection in that mirror. They were yellow and trembling. Oh, if only I could switch on the light. But Mr. Jaffa told me not to. Now, Ali, calm down. What did Mr. Jaffa say? Be a player, not a peeper. Then he said if I didn't do exactly what he said, he would tell Jasmine all about my ways, whatever that means. Come on, Ali, go over it again. Enter the shop, then go right to the back until you get to a suit of armour. Yes, I managed that okay. Then turn right until you see a pang of a waterfall. Well, this is a pang of a ship. Perhaps he meant that instead. At the waterfall, follow a row of cases of stuffed animals. I'm not sure if I want to go that way, if I'm honest.
Ali continues wandering through the shop. From time to time, he picks up a weird object.
I never knew what a strange shop Mr. Nix had. I would buy things here. Must be artists, probably. There's a whole bookcase here about Da Vinci. Well, I never knew there'd be so many different shades of grey. You must be a dead good artist to paint so many. Mr. Thomas never taught us about that kind of painting in art class. Hey, look at this. This sword is almost as me. If I had a sword like this, it would be dead easy to do daring deeds. Let's just see if I can lift it. Whoa! Ali, you look.
With difficulty, he lifts the sword above his head and twirls around dramatically.
Look, Jasmine, see how strong I am. See the daring deeds I'm about to do.
He starts shadow fencing with the large sword.
Look, Jasmine, I'm a player. I'm not a...
Taking a particularly large backswing, Ali knocks into a large china vase, which falls over. In his shock, Ali jumps backwards into a clothes stand, which falls on top of him. In panic, Ali flees, knocking into various objects and encountering many alarming items. Eventually, he collapses on the ground, exhausted.
Oh, Ali, what have you done? My arms are right. I do always ruin things. I'm never going to find the trapdoor to the cellar now. I've no idea where I am. You're not a player, Ali. Why did you think you were? Will ever be good for?
He starts sobbing and beating the ground where he lies. After a good deal of sobbing and beating, he gradually notices that Depending on where he beats the ground, the floor makes a different noise.
What was that instruction? Under a large Persian rug, you'll find the entrance to the cellar. Yes, this is definitely a rug.
He feels about him for an edge, which he eventually finds. He pulls it back.
Ali, the trapdoor, you genius! It opens, you genius, you legend! Now then, down the steps, and there should be a safe against the far wall. Careful, Ali, you're too close to ruin it now. The safe, oh, I thought this moment would never come. No, you've not forgotten the code, have you? Mr. Jaffa gave it to you on a piece of paper.
He tries
I'm
to...
joking. Even I wouldn't be so stupid as to lose the code. Now then. Beep, beep, beep.
Hey, what's going on here?
Jaffa? Then who's...
How appropriate. How bleeding appropriate that it should end like this. You was always one for meddling in things that don't concern you. But this is the last time, Miss Jasmine. You may have denied me my golden handshake, but I've got a pretty pile already waiting for me in Cayman, courtesy of the easy pickings that I've availed from your pa over the years. And my flight leaves in the morning. And as for you, Miss Jasmine, as for you, you may have seen your last sunset. It depends on when your pa next thinks to look in his cellar.
Jaffa slams the trapdoor shut. End of Act 1, Scene 4. Act 1, Scene 5. Sometime later in the cellar. It is pitch dark.
Oh, my head. I feel terrible. Where am I? What happened?
I'm going to answer you just this once, so that everything is perfectly clear between us. We're locked in a cellar, that half's yours. All clear? No, I'm not going to speak to you again.
But what happened? Tell me, why does my head feel this bad? Locked? You say we're locked in? Are you sure the door's not just stuck? Will you let me try?
As you like.
I'm stronger than I look, you know. The trapdoor, it's in your half. Do you mind?
As you like.
We're trapped. Someone's moved a wardrobe or something over the door. It won't budge.
He's smarter than he looks, too.
You and me, all alone in the dark, trapped down here. Maybe forever. We could be the last two people alive, and we would never know. In a way, it's quite romantic, don't you think?
Are you literally out of your mind? You have tried to steal from me. Because of you, I'm stuck in this cellar. All the while, Jaffa is getting away with daylight robbery, and you choose this moment to come on to me with this last two people on earth crap.
Jasmine, I know you're angry with me, but you must believe I was doing this for you.
For me? For me? Who are you anyway?
It's me, Ali.
Who's Ali?
From the chip shop.
Andy?
Look, it was all Jaffa's idea. I was going to take a packet from the safe. Jaffa was going to say that there'd been a burglary, but that I'd surprised them as they were getting away and that I'd fought with them very bravely and that I managed to take back the parcel. Jaffa said that we were going to give you it back. I don't even know what it is, honest. You would think I was very brave and strong, and then Jaffa said you'd want to have relations with me.
No, really, he is as stupid as he looks. Oh, Why, oh, why didn't I hit him harder? So I wouldn't need to listen to this crap.
I'm sick of sitting around in the dark. I'm going to look for a light somewhere. Well, here's a switch. It looks like the bulb's dead. Here's a box of spares. They're covered in dust. And if I polish them a bit, does this dust come off? So much better. Now, where was that switch?
Suddenly, there's some rustling among a pile of rags in the corner of the cellar.
What on earth?
Jasmine, what's happening?
From among the rags emerges the drunk.
Hello, folks. Funny already. Good spot to sleep off a night of wandering you have here.
A wanderer.
What's that noise?
Oh, that's just room service.
It's coming up from the trap door, but someone's moving away at the case. Thank goodness.
Trapdoor opens. The face of the constable appears.
Miss Jasmine, Master Ali.
Yes, officer?
Thank goodness you came.
That's them, officer. That's them two robbers. Lucky for you, I caught them in the act.
Jaffa!
That's three, you mean?
Hey?
There's three people down there.
Did I say two? Why? Yes, three of them there was.
Officer, what's going on?
Miss Jasmine, Master Ali, I'm arresting you on suspicion of attempted theft.
What?
You don't have to say anything, but anything you do say
Jaffa!
may be taken down and used as evidence against you.
This wasn't in the script.
End of Act 1.
Hey.
5-1. So, well, that's the interval. Perfect timing. 15 minutes. So if you want to come back at 8 o'clock, that's when Act 2 is going to start. Okay, thanks very much. Ding, 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 ding. So this is the 5-minute bell. 5-minute bell, everyone. Hi everyone. So the Act 2 will be starting imminently. Act 2 will be starting imminently.
Top bit wasn't doing that. Yeah, blocking off the views.
Act 2, Scene 1. Aladdin's fish and chip shop, empty save for a large pile of potatoes.
No, 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 no! Where has that boy got to?
Just look at these potatoes. Not a single one peeled. And the shop opening any minute.
Aunt 2 starts peeling a potato, then stops abruptly and goes to the door onto the street.
Ali! Ali! If you don't come here this minute, oh!
She sees a group of young children.
Oh, you think something's funny, do you? Maybe you'll find this funny too.
Lobs a potato in their direction, then returns inside.
That boy never could do a single thing right. I remember our sister, even when he was a day old. No, don't suck there. That's not where the milk comes from.
Oh, and yes, potty training. Oh, that was a laugh, I can tell you. With a boy that didn't know the difference between a toilet and a tumble dryer.
Oh, he's lived above a chip shop all his life, among all these chip pans, without ever burning the whole place down. That I can only put down to a miracle. Though, if there is someone up there, I'd like to ask them how I ended up with that boy. That I can tell you.
But this, poof, to just disappear one day, with not a single fish fried, not a potato peeled. And has his head finally dropped off his body? Is that what it is?
Ding dong, ding dong.
Well, that's that. Opening time. So it's come to this. We've served some dodgy fare over the years, but I never thought it would come to serving raw potatoes.
$50 defrosted haddock.
Step into my shoes, sing with me my raw potato blues. Walk with me my way, hear with me what I have to say. So it's fight or fry, not to back and tie. Oh no, but if you think you've haunted me, think you've applied and sunk me, plenty more fish in the sea. I know. Dance, get into my groove. Everything, nothing left to lose. Turn your back upon me. What I am, you could also be. So it's fight or flight, get the back to die. Oh, but if you think you're holding me, think you put balance of me. It's plenty more fish in the sea.
don't know what I'm going to do about that.
That's about the time. Oh no, think you really need me. I'm really down you'll never be. Putting more fish in the sea. I know. Well, if you think you really need me, I'm realer than you'll ever be. Plenty more fish in the sea. I know.
They're musical.
Well, here goes.
Ding, 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 ding.
First customer. Hello, sir. Can I help you with that special? It's potato surprise. The surprise is that well.
Miss Aladdin?
Yes?
Yes?
Miss Aladdin, it's about your nephew.
Well?
I've come to tell you that he's been arrested and now charged with attempted burglary. Owing to the current backlog in cases, this trial will start. Please take place.
No!
Hey!
End of Act 2, Scene 1. Act 2, Scene 2. A virtual courtroom. On screen are a judge and a lawyer.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Mr. Barry Mark Jaffa. Mr. Jaffa, can you tell the court about the nature of your work at Mr. Nix's antique shop, the Emporium?
Yeah, I was a simple shop assistant, Your Honour. Nothing more, nothing less.
And what would your tasks usually be?
Oh, yeah, simple things. Simple things what Mr. Nix has kindly instructed me in over the years.
Now, in your witness statement, there were a number of discrepancies between your testimony and that of the accused. I'm going to ask you a number of...
Discrepant what? Forgive me, Your Honour. He has to use simple words for a simple fella such as myself.
Mr. Jaffa, okay. I will start with a simple example. Master Ali and Miss Jasmine both state that it was Miss Jasmine that struck Master Ali on the head. Now, why would Miss Jasmine hit Master Ali if they were accomplices, if they were in it together, as you claim?
Well, simple, ain't it?
It is?
Well, sure, she didn't hit him.
Well, then, how do you account for the bruising on Master Ali's head?
He fell down that trap door, didn't he? I mean, the whole of East Street knows how clumsy that boy is. And you only needs to look and see a number of things he knocked into in the shop. It'll take me months to clear up that mess, it will.
Very well. Master Ali says you put him up to the job, that the two of you met just before midnight for you to give him instructions. Now, is that the case?
Not possible.
And why not?
Saturday's strictly night. Me and Mrs. S, we can't watch live like we'd like as we still in the shop. But I has got L to pay if Mrs. S don't catch them highlights, and they goes on until well past midnight. I remember it, see. It was that Saturday when that what's his face, that Dan Walker got voted off. Oh, terrible upset Mrs. S was. Though the foxtrot was always his downfall. I couldn't get her to sleep after that. Tossing and turning she was. If only Bruno had given him an 8, she would say. And if it weren't for that, Mrs. S keeping me up and all, I wouldn't have spotted the lighting on in the shop, see, and I wouldn't have caught him free in the act.
So, possibly have been outside the shop just before midnight, as stated by Master Ali.
And Miss Rose doing the jive? It's not possible.
Now, Mr. Jaffa, you have known Miss Jasmine for...
Oh, since she was a baby in arms, Your Honour.
And can you think of any motive she may have had for, as you allege, trying to rob the shop?
Oh, it's a terrible thing, Your Honour. A terrible thing.
What is?
Oh, to see what's become of Miss Jasmine over the years.
Can you explain what you mean?
See, the antiques trade. It's not what it was. Ask anyone. No. Small, simple shops like Mr. Nix's. The world's got no place for the likes of us no more. Oh, God, we all knows it. No one knows it. Mr. Nix knows that, don't you, sir? Sad as it is. Trouble is, Miss Jasmine, she can never accept it. Never could. And I think, terrible as it is, I think she'd stop at nothing to keep that shop going. Stop at nothing, she wouldn't.
Keep alive.
Finally, Mr. Jaffa, Master Ali had in his possession the code for Mr. Nix's safe. Can you think where he might have acquired that number?
Oh, such thing as codes. That's beyond my pay grade to know what Mr. Nix does with them. I know nothing about no key codes. I was a simple shop assistant, that's all I is.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Jaffa. That's all. The prosecution would like to call its next witness, Mr. Nix. Mr. Nix. Mr. Nix, I'll keep this brief so that I don't impinge too much on the peace you deserve.
Oh, keeping it brief. My gratitude is beyond words. It's been a strain, a dreadful strain.
Quite. Now, Mr. Jaffa presented, let's say, a none too rosy picture of the Emporium's fortunes in recent times. Would you confirm or dispute this?
Well, I mean, I'd rather not discuss my intimate business affairs in such a public forum.
Yes, but you are under oath, Mr. Nix.
I am. Well, I suppose business has been going about as well as you might expect for any independent antiques dealer, any independent trader for that matter. I mean, what more do I have to say than that?
You've made yourself perfectly clear, sir. Now, can you recall the last conversation you had with your daughter on the day in question, the day of the robbery?
No. But how do you expect me to recall that?
There wasn't by any chance a discussion between you and her regarding certain proposals? Proposals Miss Jasmine had for running the shop?
I mean, it's possible she asked me about one or two ideas. I really...
And did you agree with these proposals?
Probably, in a manner of speaking. I mean, what I really object to is throwing good money after bad. I mean, why can't she be satisfied working in the call centre? I mean, that's what I never understood. Throwing her life away on these ideas.
Thank you, Mr. Nix. I don't wish to disturb you any further, so I will ask my final question. Does anyone besides you know the code to the safe in the cellar?
No, of course not.
So it's a secret key code, one that only you know, one that you have never shared with anyone, not even someone as close to you as your own daughter?
Well, obviously, there are no secrets between a man and his daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Nix.
I
won't keep you from the peace you deserve any longer.
But
the prosecution now summons its final witness, Master Ali.
Jasmine, please. Please.
Order! Where's the bloody mute button?
Thank you, Your Honour. Now, Master Ali.
Ali! Just you wait till you get home.
Yes, just you wait till we get our hands on you.
Why are you speaking? I just muted you!
Your Honour, I believe the mute button is just by
Yes! Get on with it! I was promised that some of my he would be on hand at all times. Fair honour!
Excuse me. Very well. I will continue. Now, Master Ali, you have previously admitted to being part of a conspiracy to steal from Mr. Nix's emporium. Is that correct?
Yes.
Speak up!
You need to put your headphones on, Your Honour.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Carry on.
Now, Master Ali, key elements of your testimony have been demonstrated to be clearly false. We have heard that Miss Jasmine did not strike you on the head as you claimed, and we have also heard that it was not possible for Mr. Jaffa to have given you the key code to the safe. He was on the sofa watching Strictly Come Dancing, and they were never in his possession. Besides, Mr. Nix, only Miss Jasmine has knowledge of them. Master Ali, do I need to remind you how much trouble you're in? Lying is not going to do you any good. It's going to make it worse, in fact. You're looking at 10 years in jail, possibly 15 for Miss Jasmine as the ringleader. You are only going to make that longer by refusing to tell the truth. Master Ali, I suggest you think long and hard before saying what you're about to say. What you say could have grave consequences for you and your friends. Master Ali, was it Jasmine who gave you the key codes? Was it Miss Jasmine who told you to steal from Mr. Nix's shop?
No. No one gave me the code.
Ali!
Order!
No one gave me the key code. No one instructed me to steal from Mr. Nix. I did it all myself.
Ali!
Order!
Yes. I was in the antique shop the other day. I was looking for Jasmine when I found a piece of paper with some key codes on it. There and then, I decided to rob the safe. I thought that if I was rich, Jasmine would be sure to love me. But then a customer came to the shop, so I decided I'll come back at the dead of night and rob the shop then instead. Everything Jasmine says is true. She had no part in it. I'm the one who's to blame. You should punish me.
Wait!
But, Master Ali, if this was true, why didn't you...
The boy's confessed, hasn't he? What more do you want? No, I've heard more than enough. Jury, it is time for you to make your decision. Though with a confession like that, well, I'm not sure I've witnessed such a cut and dry case in all my years on the bench.
We have made our decision already. Your Honour, it is unanimous.
Who said that?
Ali!
Order! Where is the juror on my screen?
This isn't right. Stop the trial.
For goodness sake, there are so many people. Jury members, I can't see you. Do you have your cameras on?
No, Your Honour, I don't have my camera on.
Well, kindly put your camera on when you deliver your verdict.
I can't put my camera on, Your Honour. It's not working.
Camera on. David, camera on.
What on earth was that?
That's only us, Your Honour.
Order! I will not stand for a bird in my courtroom.
David, camera on. My bump into David, camera on. Six, 1, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4.
Remove that bird! This is an outrage! Why can't someone mute this outrage?
You've got alarms.
That is my account number, and I've got another one in Panama.
Yes, you bleeding idiot.
I see!
No, let the parrot sing. This is new evidence.
You come back here.
Follow my paper trail, lead you to Panama. I've got another one so stashed there it could be a Tory donor. 6178931. I've got a load of cash in Grand Cayman.
This is new evidence. You have to adjourn the trial.
Order! 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 I still can't find that bleeding button! In any case, members of the jury, just tell us your verdict!
My camera seems to be working now. Your Honour, I've just conferred with my fellow jury members. We have a new verdict.
Mrs. S, how are you doing this to me?
Our verdict is innocent.
We're back to scene 2. Act 2, Scene 3. Outside the Emporium. Ali is hanging about on the street when Jasmine enters.
Hi.
Hi.
Your name's not Andy, is it?
No, I'm Ali.
I know.
Look.
Oh, You go first.
No, you.
You shouldn't have lied in court, Ali. It was a mad thing to do. He could have been locked up, and Jaffa would have got away with everything.
I did it for you.
You should really stop doing things for me. I suppose you were trying to help. So, thank you for that. Don't try to steal from me again, though, okay? You might get more than a tap on the head next time. Hey, is that someone in the shop? Why are they in there with the light switched off? That's not Dad in there, that's someone else. What are you doing standing outside the shop anyway?
Please, I can explain.
No, enough. No more explanations. Hey, you, whoever you are, come out from in there right now.
Only me.
What were you doing in there? Show me. What have you got under your coat?
Only me.
Empty your pockets. Go on, empty them.
I'm starting to get a bit of deja vu here, Ali. I don't know about you.
He empties his pockets. A load of coins fall onto the floor.
Can I help you?
Ali bends down to gather up the coins. Suddenly, Jasmine snatches one from him.
Here, give me that.
Feel free to have a look, if you like.
These are Roman. They're Roman gold coins. These could be extremely rare. Where did you get these?
You come across all sorts on the road.
You should get these valued. My dad, he could do it. He's basically wrote a book on Roman antiques when he was younger.
I know.
What do you mean?
Your dad was just showing me where he keeps it on his mantelpiece in his office just 5 minutes ago.
Oh. Well, if you ever wanted to sell them, I'm sure we could give you a very fair price.
It's true they've been weighing me down somewhat of late. I was just saying so to your dad.
You were?
I said he could have them. But there's one condition.
Well, whatever anyone else has offered, I'm sure we can match it.
I'm sure you can. You see, it's me who wants to get rid of the coins. But it's Ali who came up with a condition.
I don't understand.
The condition I gave your dad just now was that I agree to sell on the condition that he gives over to you the entire running of the shop.
You did what? And what did he say?
Why don't you ask him? He's coming down to the shop now.
He is? Dad, what did you say? You said yes, didn't you?
Well, that's great. That's great, isn't it? She might be happy now, but I'm pretty clear that she still doesn't love me. She should be hugging me now, not hugging her dad.
Ali, I don't believe you're as self-interested as that. I believe if you look deep inside, that's not why you did it. You did it because it was a good thing. Still, it'll hurt. Oh, lad. I've had more than enough disappointments in my weary way to know that. It'll hurt like hell.
And I've got to go back to work still.
You've had a wee holiday, haven't you?
Yeah. It wasn't so bad locked up in the police station. The guards were a piece of cake compared to my aunt.
Ali! You ever told your aunt that you don't like working in the chip shop?
Stop that skiving, Ali.
Are you crazy? If I said that to my aunt, I don't know what they would do, but I don't want to think of it.
Don't tell me you're afraid of your aunts. You've just stood in front of a court of law and offered to go to prison in place of your pals. You can do that. You can do anything.
Ali!
I better go.
Chin up, laddie. I'm leaving town today. Got to change these clothes. They're still the same ones I was wearing when I met you. But I've said it before. I'm sure when we see each other again, things will be much better for you.
Ali!
End of Act 2, Scene 3. Act 2, Scene 4. Aladdin's fish and chip shop. Ali is chopping potatoes.
Ali?
Yes, Auntie.
Have you remembered to take the wheelie bins out?
Yes, Auntie.
Did you remember to put the wheel locks on?
Yes, Auntie.
On both of them?
Yes, Auntie.
If they roll out onto the street and scratch Mr. Singh's Mercedes, we're not going to pay for it.
I know, Auntie.
Ali!
Yes, Auntie.
These chips are chopped too thin.
Are they?
Chop them bigger next time.
I like them thin, Auntie.
Oh, so you like them so they turn the oil bad, do you?
Well, when it's you that pays for the oil to be changed, then we can have them thin. Until then, chop them big, okay? Likes them thin.
You don't hear chopping down there.
Auntie.
What is it?
Auntie. Auntie.
What is it? Have you finished chopping the potatoes?
No, Auntie. I need to speak to you.
You're speaking to us now, aren't you?
Can you come down here?
Oh, what is it now? This had better be important. We're already up and downstairs enough in a day without coming down for chit-chats. What is it then?
Auntie, there's something I want to tell you.
Well, spit it out.
I don't like the way you speak to me sometimes.
Well, how do you want us to speak to you?
What I mean is, I'm your nephew, but I'm also your employee. And the way you speak to me sometimes, well, I wouldn't put up for it if I worked for anyone else.
If you worked anywhere else, you wouldn't have a job for very long. The amount of mistakes that you make. Well, was that all you wanted to say, or should we get back to work now? What are you doing?
I'm not going back to work, Auntie.
On these potatoes, they're going to chop themselves, are they?
You can employ someone else to chop the potatoes. Employ someone you have to treat properly.
Ali heads towards the door.
You'll find life's much harder on the other side of the door, Ali. A boy who's afraid of his own name isn't going to amount to very much out there.
I'm not afraid, Auntie. I'm standing up for myself. It's not the same thing.
End of Act 2, Scene 4. Act 2, Scene 5. Seconds later, Ali is wandering the streets.
Be brave. Do the right thing. Done the right thing. And where's that left me? Yeah, Jasmine's happy. Happy with her dad, not with me. Be a man. Stand up for myself. Just stood up for myself, and that went well, didn't it? Stood up for myself for the first time in my life. And for the first time in my life, I'm without a job. Without a job and without a home. Be brave. Do the right thing. That's a fine thing to do if you're on the top of the pile. But for us at the bottom, it's much better for us to keep quiet and do what we're told.
Ali's wanderings have taken him up one of the shop fire escapes. He sits on a rooftop looking over East Street.
Be a man, that's what they tell you. Stand up for yourself. No standing up's easier, I tell you, when you're stepping on someone else. And take my advice. If you stood in life's firing line, when those shots starts coming, we'll see how tall are you standing now? Every day I've tried to do right. Oh, why? Every single day I've tried to try. Oh, why? Be brave, that's what they tell you. In those fairy tales, the hero who plays fairy stage true always prevails. But take my advice, life's no fairy tale. Jack's gone looking for a beanstalk, and what's he found? His whole world's come crashing down. Every day I've tried to do right. Oh, why? Every single day I've tried to try. Oh, why? Every single day I've tried to do right. Oh, why? Every single day I've tried to try. Oh, why?
Hey,
Hey,
the Wanderer told me he'd seen you come up here. I've heard what happened with you and your aunts. Looks like we've both had a bit of a staff turnover recently, our two shops.
what do you mean?
Well, they've lost their assistant, we've lost ours.
Oh, right, of course.
Yes, now I'm the shop manager, and without Jaffa, there's no shop assistant.
Oh, right.
I wanted to ask you actually, do you know anyone around here who would make a good shop assistant? You know, someone who is hardworking, Prepared to work long hours?
Sorry, I can't help. I don't have any friends, so I wouldn't know.
Someone who already knows their way around the shop? Who knows how to find the cellar, for example?
Sorry, I can't help.
Ali, I'm offering you a job, for goodness sake.
Why?
What? The whole street knows how hard you work for your aunts, and what an amazing job that you've been doing all these years, keeping that place afloat, just the four of you. The whole street is buzzing with the news you've quit, and I've come to recruit you before anyone else does.
You have?
I've got the paperwork all ready in the office if you want to discuss the terms. Ali, are you okay? If you prefer some time to think it over, you don't need to give me an answer now.
No. It's not that. It's just no one's ever been this kind to me before.
Ali, I'm a businesswoman. I don't do kindness. You're the best man for the job, and that's all.
Ali suddenly gives her an enormous hug. Jasmine is a bit alarmed. Back.
Are you okay now?
Yes.
Ali, this job does come with one condition. One of my own this time.
Yes, anything. I'll literally do anything.
I don't mix work and relationships, Ali. This is a business, okay? So if you accept, your accepting will be teammates, but nothing more. Are you okay with that? Anything but that?
No, it's okay. It's okay, boss.
Yes. Come on then, teammate. Let's sign that contract.
In the back to scene 5. Back to scene 6.
Hello, prison service. Prisoner early release back to work hotline. Who's speaking? You work in the hospitality sector? Yes. Chronic labour shortage, impossible to recruit good staff? Yeah, tell me about it. With formal qualifications? No, sorry, no one with formal qualifications. No, I didn't say that. Chopping things up. Yes, absolutely. What sort of chopping up are we talking? I mean, would it be better to search under knife crime or axe murderers? Yes, certainly. If you'd like to fill out the form on our website, I'm sure we'll be able to find someone with plenty of experience. Goodbye now. Hello, prison service. Prisoner early release back to calling with a complaint about someone we've sent you. Well, I'm sorry to hear that hasn't worked out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't quite catch your name there. Miss Aladdin, was it? Yes. And what exactly is the problem, Miss Aladdin? Yeah. He what? He brings his parrot in to work with him. I see.
In every town, there's a street tucked away. Once you've sussed it out, you want to go every day. Shops run for years by the same families. Sit alongside the stores of new refugees. Whatever you do, fuck up, don't just pass through. Welcome to East Street, come on down. Welcome to East Street, go to town. Whatever you decide, we buy and sell. Whatever you require, we do as well. Welcome to East Street, come on down. Welcome to East Street, go to town. Whatever you decide, we buy and sell. Whatever you require, we do as well. Coffee, yes, we've got it. Charity shops, yes, we've got it. Kebabs, yes, we've got it. Dashes, yes, we've got them too. Welcome to East Street, welcome to East Street, welcome to East Street. Come on down, welcome to East Street, go to town. Whatever you decide, we buy and sell. Whatever you require, we do as well. Welcome to East Street, come on down, welcome to East Street, go to town. Whatever you decide, we buy and sell. Whatever you require, we do as well. Buy shops, yes, we got it. Green grocers, yes, we've got it. Allow me, yes, we've got it. Starbucks, you won't find them here. Welcome to East Street, welcome to East Street. Welcome to East Street, come on down. Welcome to East Street, go to town. Whatever you decide, we buy and sell. Whatever you require, we do as well. Welcome to East Street, come on down. Welcome to East Street, go to town. Whatever you decide, we buy and sell. Whatever you require, we do as well.
Thanks everyone. Everyone, switch your cameras back on and take a last bow, please.
Woo!
There we go. That was the Chin Music Players second virtual pantomime Aladdin. Thank you very much for everyone who's joined on Zoom, everyone who's joined on YouTube, and who's caught this later on. There we go. That was Chris, I think you can switch off the YouTube stream now, and well, yeah. Thanks very much, everyone.
Woo!